Alright everybody, it's me. I'm not here today. I've kind of mentioned throughout the week that I wasn't going to be here, so it shouldn't come as a surprise to you that I'm not here. But I wanted to leave the video for you so you know exactly what the directions for today's assignments. Now, you should be getting a few documents and you should have one assignment left over from yesterday. So the first thing you should be getting is the other part to the DBQ. There's only one sheet to it. We're just finishing up with these. Today's video is not going to be concentrated on me going through these. I will record something and place it up there over the weekend. But right now, what I want you to do is to take these, skim them, try to get information that you can from it. Whatever you can get from it, go ahead, put out notes, annotate. Make sure you look at the source citation to get that information from it. And then I want you to set it aside. Once you've done it, now you need to be focused on your task at hand today. All right, get this done. Once you've done it, once you've looked at each of the documents, place it with your other documents. Remember yesterday I mentioned that this DBQ is going to be a separate portion on your test, and it's also going to make the essay up. Also told you that you can write the essay beforehand and bring it in and just staple it to the back of your test. You have to use 3 documents and you have to answer that question. How revolutionary was the American Revolution? Alright, so go ahead, if you want to go ahead and start writing, if you have extra time after you've done all the other stuff you need to do today, you can go ahead and start writing on that essay. But there's other things you need to get done first. Only if you've done the other things. Now yesterday, you had the Federalist number 10 that you were given, and you need to read through there and understand what it's saying, or try to understand what it's saying. And to help you do that, you have this sheet which goes through the key pieces to it. I just want to kind of quickly point you in the right direction to where you can find these on the front. So this first one, that's going to be in paragraph, I'm trying to remember. I had it. No, I had it. Where did I have it? Uh-oh. Maybe I can't point you in the right direction. Oh yeah, I can. The first one is in paragraph 4. The second one is also in paragraph 4. The third one is in paragraph 9. And then your last one is in paragraph 13. Kind of give you pointed in the right direction as to where to go to find those. Also remember, this is a back, and you're going to have to decide, and that bled through, but you're going to have to decide, did Madison say these things, or did Madison support these things, and give me evidence from the text. We'll go over that on Monday as well. Alright? Federalist number 10, ratification debates will not be on the test. That is one thing I'm going to need you to change on your study guide, which I'm about to show you here. This is your review guide. It looks just like the one for the first test. You got your main ideas, and when it comes into focus. You've got your main ideas, you've got your key terms and events, you have your essential questions. You need to know how to answer these questions. They may not be an essay like this anymore, because you know what your essay question is. But if you can answer these questions, you will definitely be in a good spot to tackle any of the questions I'm going to throw you on that test. All right? Also pay attention to the test format and how it is different if you're an honors credit or for regular credit. Also pay attention to the source analysis, that you don't have to do all of the source analysis. Neither for honors credit, you have to do 3 of the source analysis, and regular has to do 2 out of the 5. And for the DBQ source analysis, you honors have to do 3, and the regular credit has to do 2. Also pay attention to how you get extra credit. Then you need to go through, and there's a couple of things you need to fill in. There's a couple of matching areas. There's also a chronological order section, comparing the Articles of Confederation and the Constitution. And then you have your document portion at the back, the source analysis portion at the back. Now, I am going to need you to modify it really quickly for me. All right, so everybody got a pen in front of you. You need to take that pen and those last three, where it says, well, actually last four, where it says ratification, Federalist and Anti-Federalist, and Bill of Rights. Go ahead and mark through that. The reason being is we're going to put that on the next test. I don't want that to be on this test. There's not going to be any questions specifically on the Federalist, Anti-Federalist, Bill of Rights, or the ratification debates on this test. You may work in groups to get this done, but understand me, you need to get this done. Right? I know how sub days can go sometimes. Right? I was in high school once too, but this is review for your test. The more effort you put in now, the less time we're going to have to spend on Monday reviewing. That way we can get more, and your grade is going to be higher on your test. Right? So you may work in groups, but if you're not working on this, we're going to have issues. Right? Lunch detentions, whatever it needs to be. Right? Now, having said that, I don't like getting those warnings, but I have to, because I know what happens if I don't. I will be here Monday. The creek don't rise, as they say. Y'all have a great weekend, and study hard. I'll see you then.